I was just 7 minutes into the other recording before I realized that this camera is not on. Now it's on, but I came back. I was starving when I came back from the gym, and then I realized that I have a quesadilla stuffed in a cup, and that made my day because I had food to eat and satiate that hunger. And I'll take some creatine after this. Anyways, so some highlights of the day. I was in a meeting all morning for CBT, and then the afternoon we had a big meeting for all the marine technicians in the Navy. Well, at least out here, a bunch of them. And there's probably about 300 people in the gym that we were doing the not presentation but meeting at. And like this really high ranking dude was in there talking to us, and I ended up asking a question in front of all 300 people, and that was nerve wracking as hell. Because I've never really done that before, and I was asking if social media or modern technology is being integrated or implemented into the modern training programs for the Martex as like improvements for it, and that question got nowhere. So I was like, all right, cool. So that was kind of dope. I learned a lot. I was put on the spot. Spoke really quick, and I did get my question across, but I don't think I laid out all the points that I wanted to lay out. But anyways, I just dropped by at practice, saw who was there. Not that many people there, so I left. And I was in uniform still, so whatever. And then I came back, grabbed some grub, and then I also managed to squeeze out 2 calls for getting a rental set up for the Thursday and emailing a company to get a second quote for the bubble soccer tournament that I want to hopefully organize. But anyways, um, let me get some thinking juice. And then I went to the gym for about 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. And I just got back. It's like 9:30, and I was in the pool for about 5:45. Swam about 500 meters total. Meditated for 10 minutes in the steam room for about half an hour. In the hot tub for at least 20 minutes, chatting. And then about 7:45, I switched over to the gym. Got a back, bicep, shoulder, and core workout in. I was deadlifting 2 plates, 3 sets of 10, which wasn't bad. It's feeling pretty good. What else? There's also decent weight that I moved. Rows? Yeah, there's like some rows that I was doing that had like 115 on it. Like it was both arms. But anyways, and then pull-ups. I did 14 straight today, and that was kind of dope because that was like my third set. So I did what was it, 10 pull-ups, and then I switched my hands inside, and then I did 10 chin-ups. Yeah. And then I did my second set, which was like 10 and 5. And then and then my third set I did 14, and it was dope. But yeah, so I did like a whole long arse workout, and then I did some stretching. I got my core in for the day, and I did a little bit of mobility. Anyways, so what events happened today? Main events. Speaking in front of 300 people, it's terrifying. And I do speak very fast, even without speaking to 300 people. Like, I know that I'm speaking to a void of infinite amount of potential people, but speaking in a gym where everybody is present and everyone's there and everyone turns their heads to look at you, it's like, okay. But I didn't ask the right question, and I wanted to. I wish I did. But I don't regret doing what I did. I regret not dancing, but I don't regret asking the wrong question today. So put that in perspective. Anyways, and then what was it? Oh yeah, at the gym. So there's this one guy that I heard from somebody, one of my friends, and I don't really know this guy that well, and I was informed from one of my friends that when I came up in conversation, he had a lot to say about me. That I was lazy. That I was an arse, and that I was getting bullied for having a podcast. I thought that was pretty amusing. So, anyways, he was at the gym tonight, and that was my source of motivation. And I'm telling you, I moved a lot more weight than I would have if that guy was not there and I did not want to punch his face. I'm a fairly controlled and composed human being, but I take my anger out in different ways. And soccer is normally that way, but I think I've been using some iron a little bit more recently. Someone also asked me if I was on steroids today. I'm like, no, no, man. I actually work for it. I don't cheat. Like I use creatine and and protein, but like I don't think that's that bad because creatine also enhances cognitive performance, which is what I'm going for. It's not just all muscle, but I do want to grow, and I think that like I'm going through a loading phase right now. I've been doing it for like a month and a half on creatine, month and a half maybe. I think it had a little bit in November, but I only bought it like halfway through November. So yeah, yeah, it was a pretty good day. I'm pretty happy because I got a bunch of physical activity in like 3 hours of 3.5 4 hours, 3.5 4 hours of physical activity in, which is pretty dope. Um, I didn't work out at lunch though, which I was a little bit disappointed about, but I definitely still got some stuff done. Anyways, hope your day was good, but thanks for tuning in. If you are, I'm tired and I'm hungry, and we'll talk to you eventually, probably, hopefully. But toodles, thanks for tuning in. Oh shit.